Hey, Nikao Kids, it's Miss Malaya. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. It is day 2 of our 7 days of prayer and fasting. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Now, yesterday, Minister Monique spoke to us about prayer and what it is and why it's important. I'm going to speak to you about fasting. Fasting is simply giving something up that consumes our time and attention, like the time you spend watching your favorite TV show or watching your favorite streamer on YouTube or eating cookies and ice cream and cakes and all the things, right? And instead, you're taking that time and attention and you're giving it to God. Fasting is something that God calls us to do and take part in. But before we do something like this, it's important that we ask and understand why we're doing it. God doesn't want us to fast just because it's the right thing to do. He wants us to fast so that our hearts will change, so that we'll know Him more, we'll look like Him more, and ultimately will live more like Him. And that sounds very similar to something that we say in Nikao, where we want to know God and live out His heart. And we do that by removing the distractions and all the things that really don't matter at the end of the day and taking that time and attention and pointing it back to God, giving it back to God. And that really allows Him to speak to us, speak to our hearts, renew our minds, right? And really change us from the inside out, right? Because we're being intentional with our time with Him. So Nikao Kids, I really pray that you are being intentional with what you're giving up so that God can speak to you during this week and going forward, right? This is just the beginning. So Nikao Kids, I really pray that you are having a fantastic day. Be sure to read our scripture for today, Isaiah 58:6, and say our prayer. It'll be on the next slide. All right. Have a great day, Nikao Kids.